Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 17 of the 30 Days of Transformation, a journey to your true self. Today, we're going to talk about detoxifying your life. And when I talk about detoxifying your life, I'm talking about every level from a state of mind, body, spirit, your physical space, even down to your car. Like all of these things make a difference that everything outside of you it's a reflection of what's inside of you. Even your home is a reflection of who you are. Your home itself is just even a reflection of your soul from a standpoint. If you walk into somebody's home, you can feel that energy. It's really important when we talk about going through like a detox of yourself, and you're going through this process of becoming your best self, and you're letting go of all these things, and we just call it letting go, letting go, letting go. But when you can really kind of start to begin to realize that you just have clutter in your life, and no different than if you have a cluttered closet or a cluttered drawer, and you need to clean it out. And you need to also think about doing that from a level of your mindset, your level of your, obviously your thoughts, but in addition to that, down to your energy might be scattered in some ways. And you might even, this is a really good time when I was working with patients all the time. I would always talk to them every year about doing a spring cleaning of their gut, even. We store emotions in our body, and we store it down to the cellular level. And it's very important to detoxify really from the inside out. But today, the piece of that I'm kind of really bringing up is you've probably been doing a lot of work internally. So why don't you flip the script for a moment and look around you and see what kind of clutter do you have in your space? What kind of clutter do you have going on in your life that's taking a lot of energy from you just to manage and shuffle? And a really good, simple way to think about this would be if you had a pile of papers sitting, on a counter or in your desk or wherever, and you pick it up and it might be your to-do list, and it can be super overwhelming because you might have things on there that rob you of your energy, things you have to face inside of that pile that calls for getting really focused, that you can't get focused right now. You might even have things in that pile that reflect stuff you've put off, you've avoided, you see. And so those are reflections. See, like that's literally just a stack of paper is your reflection of what's going on inside. So I like to use the handle it once method down to, if you're going to first of all, like I'll give you a super simple example to detoxify my life. I go from the mailbox to the trash, basically. So like I don't come in and stack mail up everywhere to sort through later. I don't, I literally, like, I'm coming back from the mailbox or whatever, like, okay, this is going in the trash and I'm filing this. So handle it once, handle what needs done with what's in front of you right here, right now. And then you don't have to shuffle piles. You don't have to, like, go through and sort and resort to resort. That's energy draining. That takes a lot of energy to manage stuff looping and going nowhere with it. So the more you can think about your, not just your thoughts, feelings, and actions, I should say, but your mechanisms of your processing and how you show up in life and manage your life. Okay. So one of the things I just got to say, a lot of this is like even feng shui. So here's a couple places you can start just by thinking about this. And I just made this comment to my beloved Jeremiah earlier, because this is something I've always lived by. So when you look at feng shui, your car represents how you get through life. Literally, it's a manifestation of how you get through life. And so I've always kept a pretty neat car, and I've always kept it pretty cleaned up because I've always had a lot of respect for my car. And but life can take over sometimes, and sometimes you can get busy and you don't have time to do everything. And that's kind of what's happened since we moved here. We've been off to the races, so many things. And, then shuffling around things. We got the retreat, the Sedona rejuvenation retreat coming up. And we bought these amazing yoga mats to have for a group of people. So which, by the way, if that's of interest to you to attend, so you can quantum leap your next version of you, you can check out the link to that retreat coming up on April 4th through 7th. It's in the description above or below, and on Instagram, it's in my bio. You can check that out. But point being is, we had like 20 yoga mats piled up in the car waiting on this retreat. And he also got a storage, and he's just recently got some stuff here. And we've been going through things, and we've just had a lot going on. And so the yoga mat's still been in there. Well, there's been this whole thing that came up that kind of propelled some things that I won't go into now, but let's just say I did something yesterday that was like on here, I should say. I talked about manifesting yesterday. And if you've not watched this series, you go back to my playlist on YouTube and you can catch up for all the sessions I've done here daily, this being day 7 of 30 days of transformation. You can catch up on the playlist, or you can also subscribe and hit the notification bell. So the next several days, as I continue to come, you'll get notified whenever I show up. All right, back to the point. These yoga mats are in the car, and okay, I was going off track to tell you that I did yesterday's session on manifesting and had the most amazing manifesting thing happen last night after doing that session with you guys yesterday. That is mind-blowing to me, even though the thing is, nothing never surprises me on one hand, because I'm constantly seeing this kind of like propelling in my life and expansion and things showing up in a great way, because I choose to see things like that, whether it's good or bad. But the divine likes to really be say, give us gifts and shower us with things. But are we open to receiving them? So for me, I'm like a little kid, and I get very passionate about this stuff. And so when things excite me, and that excitement becomes fuel, and that fuel then fires my flame. And then in my flame with that passion, I'm a manifesting generator, literally. And that's my human design, is what I am in that. So I get very excited and a lot of passion. So anyway, with that being said, something happened yesterday that was not even planned, that is manifesting, taking all day to kind of really go through the full manifestation. However, back to what I'm saying is, it reflected, okay, needed to take care of this stuff with the car, and it just got it done. We got the stuff out. He carried all the stuff out. We got the car detailed out, made it really nice and clean and shiny and all the stuff, which is always feels so good. That's like when you go to have somebody come clean your house, or you clean your house and you come in, I used to have somebody clean my house and come home from my office and walk in the door and just be like, oh my gosh, the energy. And this is what I'm saying. So even though I'm having these examples and I'm just kind of rambling, sharing here with you, the point is that when you detoxify these things and you learn to manage this stuff from a different place of letting go, maneuvering, don't pile up, don't get the clutter in life to affect you and block you and stop you, you're able to navigate smoother, easier, faster. And I can't tell you how many people that have been on my path that know me personally that is like, how do you do so much? And it's because I don't hang on to anything and I don't have clutter. Everything is neat and organized and it's energetic. And that's what I was trying to say about a car. And this is where I'm going to bring this back to you from my own example here of even today, of how good it felt to get that done. And it propelled, it was going to get done anyway, but it got propelled based on this manifestation that came through yesterday that propelled it to the forefront. And everything about, and Jeremiah, I was talking about this in the last couple of days too, it's like our whole lives are being upgraded without even trying over the last couple of weeks. And it was already upgrading. So it's like this another quantum upgrade just by elevating ourselves into new things that represent the new version of us. And that's why it's so important, because as you're becoming your true self, you're constantly changing, and you have to allow your life then to mirror and come back to you to match who you are. And are you blocking that? Or are you not able to fully bring it and manifest it into your life because there's clutter in your life? So there are two places that are so important that I think that would be very beneficial for you to think about doing to decrease some clutter, not just in your life, but to give you the tools to do it in an energetic feng shui type clearing that will then reflect into your life and also reflect to you to feel so good. And that is, do an inspection in your car and how clean is it and how much clutter's in it, and clean out your car. Okay. You'll be amazed at how you feel. You'll be amazed at how your life starts to shift to match that feeling of how good that is. And the second thing is clean out your closet. That is so huge because it's usually the first place you enter in the day. And if you have a lot of clutter in your closet, you have things you don't wear, and you have things that don't serve you, and things that aren't even the new version of you in your life, in your closet, even in this case, then it's time to get rid of that so that you create the space. Now, I did this years ago as I was doing an upgrade then. I got in my closet, put in new shelving, and nice, beautiful, like cabinets and all of that cherry wood and stuff, just so beautiful. And my friend came over, she's like, you could actually like live in your closet, it could be a bedroom. And it was, huge walk-in closet. And so basically I got rid of everything at that moment. I had another friend come over and saw I had like 5 things hanging up in my closet, period, because I got rid of all my clothes. I'm like, they don't match me. They're not who I am. And I'm not going to put anything else in there unless I love it. Like, it's got to be a heck yes, like a really heck yes. And you could do that HE double hockey stick yes. that's how much of a yes it needs to be. It could even be another 4-letter word yes that starts with an F. So the thing is, you need to love it, use it, or lose it. Okay. Because otherwise you're creating clutter in your space. And that's the same metaphor for how you navigate your life and your mechanisms. And these are just your mechanics of how you maneuver. And if you start to practice this in things in your daily life, like cleaning out your car and cleaning out your closet, you're going to feel the energy move. You're going to feel the energy shift, and you're going to feel so freaking good that you're going to keep moving. Now go to the drawers in the kitchen. That's how I teach people to like declutter like that in their life, is start in 2 places. If you're going to do the home, your closet and your bathroom that you use every morning. Then move to your bedroom, and then move to the next place that you spend the most time. For me, that was the office because I've worked from home. And then just keep moving through and do a little something every day so it's not overwhelming. And instead of trying to eat an elephant all in one bite and looking at this whole big thing of, clutter that you have, it's backing up from that, being the observer of that. How can you take one bite at a time, one step at a time, one drawer at a time? So I'm challenging you to clean out your car, clean out your closet, clean out a drawer, clean out your mind, your heart, your soul, your life, your spirit, like clean it out and just keep moving through that process. And you'll be amazed at how much just keeps showing up to represent this bigger and greater version of you. And for all of you just joining or been here, thank you so much for following me on this journey of this 30 days of transformation, a journey to your true self. If you've not got plugged in, go over to YouTube, catch up on the playlist, and also then potentially go ahead and get subscribed so that you can know when I come live. Check out the Sedona Rebirth, the Sedona Rejuvenation retreat that we have coming up April 4th through 7th, and it's going to be a quantum leap here in Sedona. The energy is so like just magical in itself, and just to really connect with me and my beloved, and a community of people that are going to be joining us here. And then I will see you tomorrow, and have a great day. I just want to check here. Let's see. Jeremiah did leave a message here. And he also, for those of you on Facebook, he left you the link in the comments for the retreat. And those of you that are on Instagram, you can find that link to that retreat in my bio. So let's see. You love it when everybody deals with their own shift. Yeah, and I am saying shift. The human body does it on its own, in its own way. Yeah. So that's true. That's true. I mean, let's get real. Like, we go to the bathroom and eliminate daily for a reason, right? That, like, is just part of life. And, we would be very toxic if we aren't releasing. And that's the key is, detoxifying your life. Back to full circle here is not just one area. It is literally down to the cellular level of your soul and your body and your mind, and doing a spiritual cleanse. And then, like I said, start somewhere with your home or your car, and that just keep moving forward with it. Oh, hey, Crazy Lion. I understand, but go back and watch this. And thank you. I'm having a great day, and thank you for your support. I appreciate it. And just go back and catch up for this one because it was a really good one. And if any of you just come in, you would like to go back and catch up, feel free. Oh, yeah. I've used coffee enemas and herbal enemas for detoxifying my colon too before. That's a very colonics is very good. I've done that many times, many times. So that's a good point on that. And it's even your name is Enemas and Yoga Channel. Wow, thanks for I love that. Yeah, that's such a good point there. I have to check out your channel. And thanks for chiming in here, and thanks for tuning in. And Heidi, thank you so much. Good to see you too. Blessings to all of you. And I will plan to be back tomorrow for day 18. And love you guys loads. And I'll talk to you later.